Happy Friday, all my fellow brothers and sisters in doll. It's me, your buddy Donnie again, bringing you another doll review, and as always, telling it like a TI is. At last, but certainly not least, I'm bringing you the final installment of the second wave of Barbie and the Rockers character videos, because I devoted one specific video to each doll. And here's my boy Derek. Derek, although quote unquote an American sounding name, this looks like a Chico to me. Derek could have very well been Pedro, Julio, or Mario, because again, he's very tanned, okay? He has full lips, okay? Dark hair. Again, he looks like a Chico to me, which is one of the reasons why I love him, because when I was a little boy, I particularly enjoyed seeing features or characteristics, physical traits rather, that were like me. You often hear this from female doll fans, that was important to them, to see dolls that represented their ethnicity, but for me, as a little brown boy, again, seeing a doll that looks like me, meant a lot. Again, anyways, so that's reason number one. Reason number two, I love this doll because, he was the trailblazer, so to speak, because he was the only boy in the first incarnation of Barbie and the Rockers, so he came back, the following year, with his buddy Ken. But I already covered Ken in another video. I wanted to show something that I'm always mentioning, because it's always fun to make a point of, is the variations in fabrics and materials. And as I cannot reiterate enough how the reason why dolls look different from one another is not necessarily because of doll tampering, but simply because the dolls were made in different factories, in different countries, okay? So they had slightly different materials, okay? And also because, well, if they run out of one particular fabric, they'll simply use the next best thing, most similar looking fabric, in order to keep up production. Well, with that said, the unboxing, this again, this Derek, I purchased mint, but as you can see, the little bit of glue that had on it has come loose on its own. Okay, on its own. Okay, now again, I'm hoping this little gentleman has not been tampered with, as he seems complete, but much like the other dolls that I've previously shown, he is also lacking the cardboard press-outs. He comes with the same Barbie World of Fashion booklet, the earlier one that they use, that features the Rockers' first issue. Okay, he comes with little instructions on how to put the decals on his guitar, okay, like Ken does, okay, and this pouch, okay, which contains 3 straps for his guitar, an orangey, silvery, not orangey silvery, but like coppery, more like coppery, a clear one, and well, actually, this one, let's see. This one comes with 2 identical coppery ones. I guess he was supposed to come with a yellow one or a green one as well, but so they just put 2 of these and a clear one. You can see there's also a clear one in there. Is there? Oh yeah, here's a clear one. His little yellow guitar, okay, his orange socks, his microphone, okay, and his gold-toned sneakers, okay. that you can see right here. This is of the one that I have loose. Because of the ravages of time, I have seen many videos where, the Ken's, this outfit, okay, I mean, his jacket has peeled off, okay. Luckily, mine is not peeled off at all, but it does feel a little sticky to the touch. It does, it really does. I'm not going to remove him from the liner because I can see that if I do move him and handle him a little too much, Brother Man's jacket is gonna not disintegrate, but the silvery coat, no pun intended, on his jacket, will come off. So I'm gonna leave him, on his liner. Okay. However, this is why I have here another one out the box. Now, again, this one, as you can see, he doesn't have the gold finish, to his to his jacket. Okay. Honestly, I don't remember, because what I do sometimes, what I do sometimes with these items of clothing, okay, that peel off, okay, I end up washing them and just wash them off, and sometimes you can't even tell that I washed them off because, well, it still looks okay. But this one, I had it for so long, it feels still a bit sticky, so maybe I don't remember if I washed it off, or maybe I never washed it, because this is just how it came. Yeah, this must be just how it came. This really must be just how this doll came. And I'm pretty sure of that now that I, mention it, because here's another Hot Rockin Ken Derek, mint in his box. It's never been opened. It's completely glued. Okay, no doll tampering here. Even though somebody put tape, it still feels like, it's glued. It's glued. On the back of the box, again, you see Ken doing his little solo shot with his own hot rocking guitar. That's his gimmick. That's his feature. He doesn't have combable hair, and he certainly doesn't have the dancing action feature as all the female dolls do. So, what is his solo shot with? Yeah, he comes with a guitar. Woohoo! Oh well. Anyways, so you see, this doll is also mint, but again, I guess this is just the material that they used when they ran out of the golden one, So, again, Derek Rockers, it's again, it's a pretty special doll. It's pretty neat, And a little factoid: the Derek head mold, okay, was only used twice. Three times rather. First in 1985 for the first issue of Derek Rockers, issue number 2, which is this, okay, the second issue of Derek Rockers, and a couple of years later, he was also used, I believe, in the early 90s, on another doll, which was called Dude. Dude was the boyfriend of Jazzy. Jazzy was one of Barbie's teenage cousins. But, I'll get onto Dude in a separate video. Anyways, now, as far as the differences from the factories, okay, this Derek, says he was made in Taiwan. Okay, focus. Okay, Taiwan. However, this other Derek also says he was made in Taiwan. So I guess in Taiwan, they ran out of this fabric and started using this one, to keep up production. Anyways, this Ken, his I'm sorry, I keep calling him Ken. Well, he's a Ken doll. His onesie, which is a t-shirt and pants sewn together, okay, is the exact same outfit that Ken wears, but in different colors. And he also has this little glove, okay, which obviously is a bit an homage to Michael Jackson, okay. His little handkerchief matches his socks. Okay. He has withstood the test of time well. As you can see, the gold has not peeled off his pants. Okay. Again, Derek Rockers, it's, I think, one of the, if not the most handsome head molds that Mattel has ever churned out, you know. And his pompadour hairdo, reminds me also of the New Kids on the Block, and, most guys who wore their hair like that, you know. And I guess his hairstyle was too 80s, too trendy, to continue using it on other dolls because Mattel never did. Like I said, they only used it a third time again on a doll named Dude, and that was it. After Dude was canceled and never made again, this head mold, the Derek head mold, quietly rode into the sunset, as so many other head molds that Mattel, for some reason, has decided never to use again. While other head molds, they're constantly reusing and reusing through the decades to a point where it gets tiresome. Like for instance, one head mold that I feel like telling Mattel enough is the Jamal head mold. Jamal was Shani's boyfriend from the early 90s. Now, the Jamal head mold depicts a very handsome black guy, shown off. Yes, but Mattel has really squeezed the crap out of that head mold because they've used it for just about every other male black doll, for the next few decades. It's only recently that Mattel decided to create a couple of more black male head molds, instead of just continue to use the Jamal. But anyways, I believe I have taken enough of your time. Thank you again for stopping by. The second wave of Barbie and the Rockers is completed. Okay. Yes, of course. I should also bring you the very first wave, the original, doll by doll, of course. And again, if you don't care for these dolls, okay, you'll find it boring. But if you love these dolls, I believe you'll enjoy, my little videos, unless you can't stand the sound of my voice. And for that, I cannot and will not apologize because, well, I'm just doing my best. Anyways, so hope you all have a wonderful weekend and ta-ta for now.